Oh, is she gonna take it off? Does he not see her? What's going on here? Hello everyone, welcome back to Sea of Entertainment, Casper Fox. My name is, you guessed it, Casper Fox, and today we're back with another episode of The Phantom of the Opera, the pro shot from the Amazon 25-year anniversary, I believe. And last time we got the title song of the musical, which is absolutely incredible. Like the Angel of Music and the Phantom of the Opera songs were absolutely incredible. Some great motifs, some fantastic vocal powerhouses we've been dealing with here so far. Today we're checking out two songs. One of them is called The Music of the Night and Applause, and I Remember / Stranger Than You Dreamt It. There is apparently a visible thing of his deformation. Malier, who has been lovely to put together a little spreadsheet / PNG for me to like kind of look through. My patrons and her included were a little afraid if his face deformity would trigger my kinemotophobia, but we had a talk today and it's probably not going to do that because I'm aware that it's a deformity and it has nothing to do with the undead. It's a very, very odd fear. If you don't know what kinemotophobia is, it's this. Thank you, Morgan. Very cool. Also, you guys might notice that a lot of this is blurred, and that is obviously to get around the copyright for me to be able to bring this to YouTube. If you want to see it unblurred and unedited, you can do so over on Patreon. Now, Patreon has a really, really nice and fair use law, but YouTube tend to not always uphold their part of the deal. So yeah, if you want to support me, you can do so over on Patreon. Other than that, we're gonna get into the first one, The Music of the Night. We're fresh off, so I obviously am starting immediately after where we left off. So yeah, it's been probably a week for you guys, but here on Patreon I'm actually recording two videos today: The Music of the Night and then The Magical Lasso and Notes Prima Donna. So if you're at the YouTube premiere, you don't want to wait till next week, you can go over and check out probably way more. I'm probably way into Act 2 at this point when this comes out. I'm filming this on the 9th of February, so you just kind of get an idea of how far in advance I film these videos. So if you want to join me on Patreon, you can. If not, totally okay. Let's get into it.
Heightens each sensation. Darkness
wow.
stirs and waits imagination.
Listen to this breathy approach she has to this. That is incredible. It's like a very breathy, like really, right? Very breathy approach to this. This is wonderful. I guess this is the music of the night.
Silently the senses abandon their defense.
Oh. And listen to this tremolo in the back again. Wow.
Slowly, gently,
wow.
light unfurls its splendor.
This is crazy. He's really going down slowly. No. And that's pretty low for a tenor. This guy's got range.
Sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day.
Wow.
Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light.
Oh, and she wants to kiss him and he doesn't want to because obviously he's ashamed. Look at those candles in the back. You can show this, like, obviously so I'm instructing my editor to when I'm talking about something on screen, we're gonna have to unblur. Most of the times this is gonna be blurred though, just to protect us from the copyright. Obviously we don't want this to be a substitute. If you want to check out the pro show, you can do that over on Amazon. Of course, you're not watching this reaction video because you want to watch the pro shot. You're watching it because you want my reaction and analysis for it, just to clarify that. But look at these candles in the back here, how they flicker. That's pretty cool.
And listen to the music of the night.
Nice.
Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life you knew before.
Interesting. So obviously these vocals are incredibly gorgeous, but if you listen here, let's go back just a teeny tiny bit. Listen to the string that comes in. It's mixed into the left ear. Like, it's not mixed centrally, it's panned to the left. You hear that?
Purge your thoughts of the life you knew before.
Oh.
would start to sigh.
Oh, it's so soft. And he held that for so long. Oh my god, this is not even the this isn't even the end of the song. Wow, wow, wow. Is she gonna sing it now?
Live as you've never lived before.
Oh wow.
Softly, deftly, music shall surround.
And then the music was not melodic. Okay, that's a really nice touch.
Hear it, feel it, closing.
And now hear the no 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 no. This is something that used in a lot of big production, like John Williams, for example. If you've ever listened to the soundtrack of Harry Potter, likes to generate mystique using this no 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 this arpeggio in the string instruments, which is also being done here.
In around you, open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind.
Nice.
In this darkness, which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night.
So instead of music of the night, it goes down. Instead of music of the night, it goes up and down and up. And look at this, like how they move. It's so sensual. I love
A
it.
journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be.
And then again, very Broadway. No, adding the vibrato at the end of the phrase. There, beautifully done.
Only then can you belong to
Oh wow.
floating, falling,
Wow.
sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the dream begin, let your darker side give in to the power of the music that I write.
So, okay, so he wants her, but he's hesitant with the deformed part of him. Which I can assume it's probably like burned or like something like that, but yeah, okay, interesting.
The power of the music of the night.
And down! Oh, the string motif. Wow. Oh. Did she faint? But why? Also, I want to let this play out.
You alone can make my song take flight.
Okay, so very interesting. Again, they instead of going, maybe they're saving it for the end. Music of the night going down instead of music of the night. So they're going down and up instead, which if he's, because initially in the first songs I would say he's a tenor. But now I'm kind of leaning more towards a baritone potentially, or dramatic tenor that has more of that like lower range, because I don't know what his name is. Morgan, who's the guy who plays Phantom? that guy has some really, really good like foundation in his low notes. Like he really, he doesn't need to. So normally what some of tenors, I do this myself, is that tenors will try to create a more artificial sounding lower end by lowering the larynx, right? It kind of like my editor Adam made fun of me for it for lowering my larynx, but you take it and you lower it, right? So you sound like Patrick from SpongeBob.
You're right.
But you can get like music of the night. You can see like I was really overdoing it here with my mouth, but you can hear how that lower larynx gives you a darker sound in your timbre. And here it doesn't sound like he's actually doing that. It sounds like he very naturally is able to bottom out at these notes here, which is incredible.
Help me make the music of the...
There we go. We start crescendo. Not even crescendo. Wow. Oh my god. That was beautiful. Wow. Alright. Well, that was the music of the night. And it says here that I'm supposed to wait until the applause is over, which is... And... Oh, wow. Who is leaving? Someone's walking out. I see you. Wow. Incredible. Oh, that scared the out of me. Okay, so the timestamp says that the next song starts at 41:12, so I guess it's a little bit before, but okay. So that was a very, very cutesy. It was like, because you have musicals where love songs are very like dominant. Like for example, Shameless Plug, Stories from Sticks. I don't know if it's out by the time this is out. I don't think so. It's possible actually that it might be out. Either it's coming out. Morgan, is it out? I don't know. But for example, the love songs here are very directly towards the characters, as in with name drops and everything. And what I feel like Phantoms were done is it's so poetic. Like the approach, and you might say, well, that's for everybody. I was like, yeah, but not in the same sense here. Like this, like I understand why so many people wanted me to check this out, because this really seems like this is like the foundation of musical theater, right? Like incredibly skilled talent. Well, because it's not even talented. These guys have been working on the voices their entire lives, probably, right? Absolutely insane vocal work, and look at the stage management, the concert hall, like the band, like the pit is incredible. Like it is just top notch so far. Absolutely incredible. I think we're gonna get into I Remember / Stranger Than You Dream It now. There's the thing from the beginning, from the first episode. So she wakes up. And he's still there. Oh, is he writing? And again, do you hear that? On a vast, not a vast, vast. There's a little bit of Britishification, where you have, because sometimes you will have that too. For example, when you're writing songs, right? Let's say you bring the word can't in, right? I'll say can't because I speak with, probably not. I speak with the Danish accent, I guess. But if I was British, I'd say can't, right? So then when you have your approach to the dynamics of your songwriting, you can have can't. Then you need to find a word with can't. So you can say, for example, that. My name is Casper, I'm doing this brand, but I'm not selling it to you because I can't. Boom, right? But then you have can't, where you obviously, that's a different sound, right? So you can then approach your songwriting differently. So if you want to use that word, you can just use it with different pronunciations here. And it's also because of bant, can't, right? So it's it's easier to can't. It's easier to open up on the ah vowel, right? So I wonder, probably one of those reasons is why we say bant, because they're supposed to be French, right?
There were candles all around, and on the lake there was a boat, and in the boat there was a
Man. So he's writing a musical, I think. There is the Angel of Music motif. God, it's so pretty. Oh, a little bit of tremolo. Maybe some danger here. Some mystique. Staccato strings.
was that shape in the shadows? Whose is that face in the mosque?
Oh, is she gonna take it off? Does he not see her? What's going on here?
No! Damn you!
Oh.
Little prime Pandora! You little demon! Is this what you wanted to see? Curse you! You little lying Delilah! You little viper! Now you cannot ever be free! Damn you!
Oh.
Curse you!
Okay.
Stranger than
So that's a bit like, I mean, if he's very ashamed of the face, I would understand why, but okay, look, like almost hurting her for this. So it's a very big deal that people do not see his deformed part of the face. Okay. Also showing that, because so far we've just been seeing this lovey-dovey part of him. Obviously there's something about him, like he's done apparently some horrible things, or he's been doing some scary things since that we were introduced to him. He was known as this phantom, and people were like leaving a booth open for him and like that. So there's probably something about him, like a negative side to him, or like some evil side to him. Oh.
you dreamt it, can you even dare to look or bear to think of me? This loathsome gargoyle who burns in hell.
You hear that? Who burns? Like, there's a little bit of vocal distortion there, like this grit in his voice, and the lower, like this guy's range is incredible.
Secretly yearns for heaven. Secretly.
Okay, I'm gonna say I can see. Oh, and then we have that high little crescendo there. So I can see someone's face before, and that does not trigger my kinemotophobia. So I think we're fine. He looks deformed, but not scary. He doesn't look in that sense, you know. So because I've seen like burn victims, and I had a friend in grade school who later in life got attacked by a crazy ex. She threw it was like some chlorine acid in his face or something like that, which was crazy. And his face is also completely scarred. That poor man. I wonder how he's doing. I should text him after this. But yeah, that's not scary. So I appreciate it though, Malier.
What, Christine?
Christine.
Fear can turn to love. You'll learn to see, to find the man behind the monster. This.
A little bit of epic in there. Okay, so he's getting a little bit desperate here. Fear can turn to love, the man behind the monster. It's not so bad. He's still pretty.
Secretly dreams of beauty.
Oh my god. Listen to the emotion in his voice. Oh, Christine. Give him back the mask, girl. That's cool. So he has one ring on his pinky finger. There you go. There you go, buddy.
Come, we must return. Those two fools who run my theater will be missing you.
Oh. Okay, so it's not all love. I feel like he's a little bit rough with her in that sense, right? And I assume that's I Remember Stranger Than You Dreamt It. I'm not really sure. As I said, Morgan is gonna put the titles on when like it starts when it stops and whatever. Okay, interesting. So he is a little rough with her. He knows what he wants, and she seems to just be going along with it. I wonder how that's gonna evolve. Oh, here are the dancers. Huh?
Maiden, bring me the light that my underworld cannot fathom. Be my dream.
Alrighty, well, I forgot to press pause. That's not going to matter to you on YouTube because Morgan just did a really cool edit, so who cares? So thank you, Morgan. I really appreciate it. Okay. That was great. So far, so good. So far, Phantom doesn't really have any bad songs. Like I must admit, it's all just bangers. And I fear because the musicals I've been listening to, it's very few I can count that have like songs that I dislike or that I skip when I listen back to it. This is incredible. I understand why my mom and my grandma are so obsessed with it. I hope you guys are enjoying our little breakdown of Phantom of the Opera. If I am enhancing your experience, please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscribe. Let me know what your favorite song in Phantom is. If you want to support my project, if you want to support me as a content creator, you can do so over on Patreon, just like these lovely scrolling names over here. Thank you so much for supporting me, and thank you so much for making these videos possible. I would not be able to do this without the support of patrons. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next week for more Phantom of the Opera. Take care.